I'm Chris Wilson of PenVote, and this will be a brief demonstration of digital pen voting. As you can see, we have a ballot here which is printed on 8.5 by 11 plain paper with the Enoto dot-enabled pattern in the paper. And we will use that along with this Logitech pen to mark our selections with the ink in the pen, and then you will see on the computer how the results are interpreted, and you will see how accurate digital pen voting is. We will now go ahead and vote the paper ballot. And for congressional U.S. Senator, I'm going to take Katherine Harris. I'm going to vote for Vern Buchanan, Charlie Crist for Governor, Bill McCollum, Attorney General, Tom Lee, Chief Financial Officer, Charles Bronson for Agriculture. I'm going to pick Laura Benson, Doug Holder, and for the State Rep 71st, I'm going to select a write-in, and I'm going to print my name, Chris Wilson. And now you can see I have voted my ballot. We are displaying now the actual ballot, and you can see the selections made in ink on the paper. You can also see the write-in here with my name, Chris Wilson. After having completed our paper ballot, we simply insert the pen into the docking cradle. A small driver will appear that will show us that we have one page to process. So we click the Start button. The ballot will then process over to the voting system, and then we can show you the results on screen. We can now pull up the ballot that we just voted. And it will be the last ballot in the list, since the last ballot we voted is listed here today. So when I click on the ballot, I can see the results of my ballot very nicely. And I can compare it with my paper ballot if I want to do so as well. So I can see on screen Katherine Harris, Vern Buchanan, Bill McCollum, Charlie Crist for Governor. I can see Charles Bronson, Tom Lee, Laura Benson, Doug Holder, and I can also see a write-in for State Rep 71, and the name is Chris Wilson. It recorded it correctly, and the handwriting recognition is 67.4%, but in this case, it recorded it perfectly. In addition to seeing the results of the ballot, I can also click on the Image button, and by doing so, I'm able to see an actual image of the ballot appear. First it shows in a small thumbnail, and then it pulls up in a full-size ballot. So I can also compare the paper ballot to the image of the ballot, and I can see that they match up very closely. I can see my write-in, Chris Wilson, the name is there, and all of the ballot selections are there as well. So I'm able not only to see how the marks were interpreted, but I'm also capable of seeing an actual image of the ballot. So as you can see, digital pen voting has several advantages over optical scan voting. Unlike optical scan voting, we actually are able to show you a full image of the ballot as well as a screen that shows you how each of your marks were recorded. This gives the voter the richest voting experience possible with a paper ballot system. And that is a brief demonstration of digital pen voting. Thank you for watching.